Hello, and welcome to T-Level Tactics, and this series of videos for Root Core 3 Data of the T-Level Digital Support Services course. And this video is just a short introduction about what this unit is about and some things that will help you along the way. So, in this video we're going to define the topic of data and what that is, for identifying some unit content, and some of those resources you'll find useful. Before we get started, a short disclaimer. T-Level Tactics videos are not endorsed or sponsored by any education institution or qualification awarding body. And these videos should not be used as a replacement to any classroom learning you might be receiving, as the discussion with peers and your lecturer will help to expand your thinking and comprehension of the topic. Instead, these materials are best used as preparation material or revision to reinforce your learning. And these videos cover the same content and required knowledge for Root Core 3 of the T-Level Digital Business Services course. However, it is going to be more contextualized towards IT support roles. So let's take a look at this unit of data. So what is data? Well, everything we do on a digital device creates data. Our usernames for websites and apps are data. The websites we visit create data just from looking at them. Items we order online create and use lots of different types of data just to end up at your front door. Essentially, everything digital we do relies upon data, and it's the lifeblood for most businesses and organizations now. So if we want things to work correctly, that data needs to be accessible, accurate, and most importantly, stored securely. We're going to analyse what data is made up from and how to effectively store data in organisations. We'll also look at data input and storage principles and what we can then do with that data to provide us with useful information. And this unit links well with some of the other units on the course as well, such as Root Core 1 Business Context, Root Core 4 Digital Analysis, and Root Core 10 Security. Let's take a look at what's involved. Data is one of the larger units on the course, and there are 9 learning outcomes. The fundamental characteristics of data, the fundamental functions of information systems and the application of data, the concepts and tools of data modeling, the concepts involved in data entry and maintenance, characteristics of data format and importance for analysis, methods of presenting and visualizing data and their suitability for application, applications of data within organizations, types of data access management across platforms within a digital environment, and types and application of access control methods as well. And we're going to cover all of those learning outcomes over a number of videos covering topics such as data types, data sources, storing data, information systems, data models, data validation, data modeling, ACID and normalization, permissions and user access, business use of data, and presenting data and information. Now let's see some resources that might help you along the way. First of all, some things you'll need. It's going to be best to follow this along on a laptop or desktop that has an Office package installed, something like Microsoft 365, Google Docs, or similar. Now for this unit, Microsoft 365 is preferable, as you'll have access to Microsoft Access, a database application, and you can put some of the concepts of this unit into practice. There are other Office applications you could use instead. LibreOffice has an application called Base that's going to be very similar to Microsoft Access and use the same concepts, which is available for free if you'd like to use that instead. I'd also recommend a notepad and pen to take some notes along the way. Remember, T-Level Tactics is available on Spotify, and you can listen to us in the form of a podcast if you want to, but I'd recommend doing that as some revision once you've watched the videos for the first time. Some useful links for you. The qualification specification is available from NCFE. It's up on their website. You can also find some past papers on there as well. You just need to search for the reference here, which is 603/6901/2. There's also a textbook available for the course from Hodder Education, which has been endorsed by NCFE. That's called Digital T-Level, Digital Support Services, and Digital Business Services Core. And the ISBN number is there for you. You can pop that into Amazon or Waterstones or whatever bookseller you want, and hopefully that one will come up. Now, for this unit in particular, there is some further reading that you could take a look at as well. There's Microsoft Access for Dummies, and there is also SQL All-in-One for Dummies. Don't let the For Dummies name put you off. They're really good books, great introduction that will get you to grips with Microsoft Access and SQL. I will just note that neither of these are essential for the unit. However, they are good to see how to put these ideas and concepts into practice. And if you're still struggling, well, there's a reason why I'm saying this. Look, data and databases can be difficult topics to wrap your head around. There's going to be a lot of new terminology, and you'll have to learn what all of that terminology is referencing and what it means. It can get confusing quite quickly. But there is a book that can help break it down. Bear with me. It's the Manga Guide to Databases. And it just presents some of these concepts in a cartoon format, and it explains it really quite well. If you're really struggling, give it a go. Trust me. It's the Manga Guide to Databases, and the ISBN is there again for you to copy and paste into your favourite bookseller. And there is, of course, the T-Level Tactics Patreon page, available at patreon.com/T-Level Tactics. There are additional resources on there, the downloadable task sheets and guides. There's the free progress and revision checklist for this unit that's available right now if you head over there and become a free member. And you also get access, of course, to our Spotify podcasts, where you can listen to all of this content in a podcast format on the go. And that brings us to the end of this video, where we've taken a quick look at the topic of data. We've looked at what unit content is going to come up and what we're going to be looking at in these videos. And we've also looked at some other useful resources we could use along the way. So in the next video, the first video with real content for this unit, is going to be focused all on data types. So make sure you're subscribed at youtube.com/@TLevelTactics to be notified of when that one comes out, and also become a free member on our patreon.com/T-Level Tactics page to get access to that free progress checklist, and also see all the other things that we publish on there. And maybe you'll want to become one of our T-Level tacticians. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.